All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Good morning, tribe.
Good morning, tribe.
I did it all creepy like a murder mystery. Good morning, tribe.
Oh my gosh. Are you ready? Stop.
Yes, we're ready.
Good morning, tribe.
Welcome to part 2.
I thought you were going to do your El Tribu stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I paused.
I got caught up with the murder mystery thing.
Oh, cool.
Pero. Buenos dias, tribu.
Welcome back. Pray for us. I'm Hippie Nikki. This is my husband Rudy, and we are the Topete tribe. And this is part 2 of our journey from California to Texas, and what brought us out of California, and now where we're at in Texas, and our new job, and all of that.
Yes and amen.
So part 1 ended with us
Landing in San Antonio.
in a car, not a plane.
Arriving
At
San Antonio.
There we go. Arriving in San Antonio. So, boom.
Yeah. So, on the last video, I said that we took a multiple day car ride out ahead of our RV. So, we got to San Antonio before our RV. The RV was scheduled to come Wednesday evening. And we stayed with our good friends, the Frasers, in San Antonio at Fort Sam Houston.
Who are Gabe's godparents.
Mm-hmm. Very good peeps. And so we stayed with them, but we couldn't stay with them because our dogs were psychotic. And so we ended up going to another Motel 6. I wish they had reward points. We would have like 3 weeks of free hotels if they had rewards. For sure. Get on it, Motel 6. And so after we stayed with them, we were going to move into our trailer. Here's the funny thing. The Thursday after we arrived, I had a interview set for the job I did end up getting in College Station, where Texas A&M is, which is 3 hours north of San Antonio, where we were at. That appointment was at 3 o'clock. And my RV was supposed to arrive the Wednesday before at 6 p.m. But due to high winds ripping off our whole awning on our RV, it wasn't set to arrive until noon.
No, 11.
11. So, and it didn't come till 12.
Yeah, and then he was running late.
He was running late. So it got there at 12. He parked the RV. I had to hook up the sewer, the water, the electricity, open the slide, put down the stabilizers, turn on the AC, throw the dogs inside, iron my clothes. I didn't shower at all. I did one of these powder things. And
now I have to show that.
Yeah.
The bloopers.
And then hopped in the car with my family and raced to my interview. And it was a 3-hour trip. I made it within 2 minutes of that interview. And on the way there, I had another interview for another youth pastor job somewhere in like Bandera or something like that.
Crazy.
So you can imagine how chaotic this was. Went there, nailed the interview. Obviously, I got the job. And then we came back to San Antonio and...
yeah, I remember filming. I'll put that in the link thingy that I...
Link in the description.
Yeah. That I vlogged, and we were saying, like, I don't even know if we're gonna go because,
yeah,
like because we were trying to call to let them know that we were gonna be late, and they weren't picking up because they didn't have like a actual office. They all work in their own homes and stuff like that. So yeah, it was crazy.
But the interview went really well, and we got Howdy's Pizza, which Howdy's in College Station.
Yes.
And so came back to San Antonio. I got the job at a nighttime janitor place up in a daycare kind of place. And so we decided to move from southeast San Antonio to the northwest part in a city just above San Antonio called Bernie, and went to an RV resort.
Which is so cute.
Yeah, cute little place.
So cute.
And so we went to Bernie, and I was only about 10 minutes away from my night job. It was a great job. I started at 6 p.m., got off at 1, and so I'd come home at 1 a.m., and these knuckleheads were still awake, so I do like a third dinner and cook at 1 o'clock in the morning, sleep until 11.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then I got the call that we wanted a kind of final interview with the job I had in College Station. And that was kind of like, come out and let's talk, not like, let's interview you. Like, we feel you're the guy for the job, which was incredible.
Let's go over the offer.
Let's go over the offer, which was amazing.
Meaning.
And so I ended up going by myself up to College Station and went to a launch party of the conference at the stadium there.
At Texas A&M, right?
Texas A&M. Kyle Field.
Which tell the story.
I thought my boss, he's from Midland, and so when he said Kyle Field, he said it with a real strong accent. He said Kyle Field. I thought he said cow.
Like
C-O-W.
moo.
Like moo cow. So I'm on my GPS like, where in the world is Cow Field? Couldn't find it. Oh, Kyle Field. Kyle, a cow. And so went there, and they offered us a great salary, and we couldn't say no, and it was the best thing we could ever done in the season that we were in.
Yeah.
And then got the job, and so I quit my night job and started working remotely for them.
Come here, Letty.
They had asked us to move to Houston, and so we planned and got an RV park in New Caney, just above Houston, but we wouldn't be moving for a couple weeks. Within that time, this was kind of roughly Easter time, I was driving a car that was given to us by family, and the brakes were working, but the anti-lock was not. And I was headed to get a haircut, and as I was coming through an intersection, this guy cut me off on a left yield, like within inches cut me off. I hit the brakes locked up, and I slid right into this poor teenager who just got his car out of the shop.
Welcome to the party, gals.
Yeah. And it was all cosmetic. The car still ran, but they totaled it, which turned out to be a great check for us again, and got us through the move to Houston. And we ended up getting into the Prius, which Nikki calls Ariel. Because it's seafoam metallic. But oh my gosh, I don't believe I'm saying this and these words are coming out of my mouth, but I love that Prius. And we got the wagon, so you could still fill it up with a bunch of big things, and Gabriel's walking.
Yeah,
like
ginormous.
Sorry.
It's like Jurassic Park.
Close the door.
Love you, boo.
Where did I leave off? The car accident. So we got a great check from the car accident, and that helped us to get out to Houston, move to New Caney. Other than the bugs that were ridiculous, New Caney was gorgeous. We loved it up there, and stayed for a while, and started connecting with pastors all across Houston and working to get them plugged in for this conference ministry. And it was going well, but at the end of July, things got really slow. Pastors were on vacation, and I just started struggling with the job. It was getting pretty difficult, and it was getting real slow, and we're still in the trailer.
Yeah. Well, in the entire time, he was still applying for pastor positions. The job that he got was amazing because it was a ministry job, and that was like our number one prayer. It was to get him out of just working a job for a paycheck and actually be doing something for the Lord, because he dies on the inside when he's not working for the Lord.
Yeah.
And so that job was great, and then it was also from home, so it gave us time to be together as we transitioned, because we were just by ourselves. So it was awesome that he was able to be in and out all day, work from home when he wanted to, all sorts of stuff. So it was the perfect job for that transitional season.
But it was temporary, because once the event happened, I wouldn't have a job. So that means I had to start applying early, because the interview process can take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months sometimes. And we've been through that before, where we interviewed for 5 months in multiple interviews and got to the top 3 and lost by 1 vote and didn't get the job. So incredibly frustrating and scary.
So it was only contracted for a month, a year. So we would be done in April. So we knew we couldn't wait until just before April to start looking for a pastor position. So we were basically been interviewing and looking the entire time. Yeah.
And so we interviewed at a lot of places all over the country again, and I saw this ad for Tyler Street.
Sorry to cut it off so abruptly there, but I think I'm going to cut the video now and save the Tyler Street interview process for a part 3. This whole video was like 25 minutes long, and so I think I'm going to cut it off right about 10 so that it's 2 parts. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry, I'm sick. My voice sounds weird, and I'm all out of breath and can't think. But I hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of our story. We just appreciate so much of you. I really can't talk, y'all. We appreciate, seriously, we appreciate y'all's support and watching our videos. Please hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave us some love in the comments, and remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And we will see you next time. Bye, tribe.
Powder me!
Ew, that's disgusting.
I'm gonna steam clean it anyway.
Love you, boo. Close it all the way.
All the way, 100%, boy. Come on, molasses.
He's not doing it.
Quiebra. Cierra la puerta, Chihuahua, contigo.
Close it all the way.
Hold your saddles, cowboy, alright? Mr. Prius man.
Hurry up, sit down, be quiet. Mr. Sleepy. Any day, Grandma.
Shut up.